Welcome to episode 15. Welcome. Episode 15 of Garrett's Football Show. Same thing I've been saying the last 3 weeks, but I don't think I should have to say it. But in case I do, I'm your host, Garrett Sims. If you've been a good, loyal fan of Garrett's Football Show, you know who's sitting to my right, but you can still introduce yourself for the third time.
God damn, I'm Camby.
Camby. Like I always say, no big intros. We're gonna get straight to it. The prediction streak continues right now. Week 14, I went 9-4, and like the same thing that's been happening every time with these last 4 weeks. Everyone I lose, I feel like before when I was in the show, I'll say I could see it going the other way. Baltimore Ravens at Pittsburgh Steelers. If you were watching, I got the Ravens won that one. I picked the Steelers because I always pick the Steelers, but I was the first week that I brought bets back. I said, that plus 2.5 Ravens money is too good. I take that plus 2.5 Ravens money. So I didn't necessarily think they were going to win, but I knew something was there. Not surprised about that. Panthers beating the Seahawks, I won't lie. I'm surprised about that. I don't even know what to say about that, dude. Just to stop really quick, do you have anything that could be a reason? And I didn't even watch that game really. Panthers
maybe Seahawks underestimated him a little bit. Panthers got Sam Darnold in. I think
that was his first game back.
Was it his? I think it was his second. It might have been his first. Okay. I don't know. I should double check on that. But yeah, they got him back. You saw they're only one game back from Tampa.
Yes.
So
which is crazy.
Yeah, they're a hungry team. They still have a chance at the playoffs. So that's probably, I don't know. You never know. Like I said, every game any team can win.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy having you back on. I don't know if you've noticed that I keep looking at the time because we're trying to keep it under 40 minutes. I'm telling you guys, we're going to do it. But I was looking at, but the last couple weeks, I've asked, somehow this conversation is coming up with the guests, and they always say that, basically. So you were right about that, I'd say. Because, 3 guests that have come on here, Nick, when he came on, he said it. And JT, when he came on, said it. And somebody else I had on here said it, but I guess any team can win any game. But, just talking about my predictions. Raiders at Rams, that was crazy. Baker Mayfield had a crazy energy game. So
yeah, that was Friday.
Yeah, so 9-4, I think this is just a sign of a good show. It's a sign of the work I'm putting in for Garrett's Football Show. And if you were wondering why you should watch Garrett's Football Show, it's at the very least you're going to get somebody that's going to give you good predictions.
Oh, God. 9-4. It's pretty nice. What were the games you lost again? Sorry.
Right now you're fine. Raiders at Rams.
Uh-huh.
I called Raiders. Ravens at Steelers. I had Steelers, but I felt weird about that game. Dolphins at Chargers. I did not think the Chargers were going to win that one. Won't even cap. And that fourth one, Panthers at Seahawks. Yeah. And I definitely didn't think the Panthers were going to win.
Yeah, me neither.
I thought the Chargers could win, but it was just kind of I don't know. Chargers just have so many injuries. It feels like it's only Justin Herbert really right now. I just thought they wouldn't. I didn't think they could win.
Yeah.
I was clearly wrong.
He was balling.
He was.
So was their defense, though. I feel like it was the defense, really.
It's definitely the defense. That's what, I don't even know if I put it this week, but I mean, that's what rattled Tua, and it's the second week in a row that's happened to him.
Facts.
That makes me even feel like how, when we get in the Super Bowl talks, how confident I am as where I was at the beginning of the year with them.
With the Dolphins?
Yeah. I thought they were definitely Super Bowl potential. Now I don't think they are. Against a good defense.
They have a chance.
Depends
on the matchups, but yeah, I would agree with you. I don't think they're a Super Bowl team necessarily.
Definitely, but all right. We just did 4 minutes and 20 seconds of an intro that was an intro. So we're going to go into teams to talk about. Not even teams to talk about. Our favorite teams. I'm sorry. One of my teams had a bye week and the other team lost. I was trying to skip over it. My teams. So first we'll go Colts. Bye week. So the only 2 things I have to say about that is we have the 7th pick in the draft right now. Who are we drafting? And is there any way Jeff Saturday, just throwing it out there just to see what you want to say, is there any way Jeff Saturday could be our coach this year? I think it's an obvious no.
I think there's definitely a chance. You never know what Jim Irsay. I'm not saying he should 100% be the coach, but I'll say this.
opener.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good.
I'll say this, though.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if Jeff Saturday was our coach, and I would not be mad if Jeff Saturday was our coach next year. I really wouldn't. Because, I mean, you got to realize he can't – I don't know. I just wouldn't be mad. But I wouldn't be surprised either. At the same time, though, he probably shouldn't be our coach.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I said, I wouldn't be mad and I wouldn't be surprised.
What have you seen this year that would make you say, in his 3 or 4 games, what have you seen that would make you say I wouldn't be mad? I think he just doesn't know like the nuances of coaching. Like he be like using our timeouts bad. I don't think he like just the nuances. Even I don't really think I quite know him. I'd be watching it and it just be, or I'll see stuff and it'll just be like little small things when we're close in games where it's like, I like Jeff Saturday a lot, but I don't think he should be our coach next year. And if he was our coach next year, I'd be kind of mad. I didn't think you were gonna say that.
I'd agree with the timeouts situation. That was bad. But when he first came in, our offensive line was not giving nobody no type of time. Our team looked like the worst team in the league before Saturday came in, damn near. And what was the first game Saturday came in?
Raiders. And he beat the Raiders, but the Raiders are so ass.
Right. And Matt Ryan started that game. That was his first game back. He played his best game.
That's true.
And the offensive line played their best game. So what I see in Jeff Saturday is that he's, like he said, he's a leader of men. Like he's not the best football coach yet, but he can go out there and lead the Colts. And that's why I wouldn't really be mad. Like he's kind of a hometown hero here. So I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised either because it's Jim Irsay. You saw that picture I showed you earlier. It's Jim Irsay. He don't care.
Fair enough. All right. I'll leave it there. I think those are all good reasons. But okay, then just moving on to more to next year. Like, who do you think we should draft at 7 right now? I mean, it could go up or down depending on how it goes. I'm assuming you're all for the tank. So we should.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I guess it really depends on who's available. If you're asking me who the best quarterback in the draft is, I think it's definitely Bryce Young. I think.
Can you give me 3? I don't know how much you know about college football, but do you know, like, could you just throw 3 out there?
3 quarterbacks?
Yeah.
All right, I'll say Bryce Young is number 1, and then number 2, I'm stuck. I'm thinking of. I don't think C.J. Stroud's there. I wouldn't put him top 3. I don't think.
Not C.J. Stroud.
Oh, Caleb Williams. I would put him top 3. I don't know if he'd be 2, but I got him top 3. Did you watch him against Notre Dame?
No.
He was out there moving like Patrick Mahomes, but faster. He's elusive. He's nice, bro. So I said Bryce Young, Caleb Williams. I don't want to put C.J. Stroud in there.
Really?
I don't know. I haven't seen enough from him, I feel like, for me to be comfortable. I think he's good, and I wouldn't be mad if we got him, but I don't think we're going to get him. And, I mean, I guess I'll say him for 3 because I'm really stuck. I'm thinking of someone else.
Anthony Richardson, that's not him. And
I like him. I really do. He's up there with C.J. Stroud, but that's not who I was thinking of. But I don't know. Let's just say Bryce Young and Caleb Williams are the best 2 quarterbacks. I like Will Levis too. Will Levis.
He's the Kentucky one.
Yeah,
right?
I'll put him 3. That's who I was thinking of. Will Levis.
All right. Will Levis, C.J. Stroud, not C.J. Stroud.
Bryce Young.
Caleb
Williams from USC.
Fair. I obviously don't know, so I just think I'm gonna go with JT said a couple weeks ago. Whoever's gonna get the job done. That's why I want us to draft. And Jeff Saturday, coach, I guess we'll see. Time will tell.
Yeah, we'll see. Especially, you never know.
Yeah.
You really never know.
I mean, like, there's definitely a chance.
With this team.
Damn. That's a fact. It's like no matter.
I give it like a 30, 35, 40% chance. Not even 40. I say 30. 30% chance that he comes back.
With us having Jim Irsay, like, I guess him doing it, like, it's in my eyes to do it. I can see it in my eyes that he would do that. That's what I was trying to say.
Ballard's gone for sure though.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that's why I didn't even put that in the notes. He has to be gone.
He's gone.
But Steelers, the only thing, so we lost.
Right.
I've been talking all the last couple weeks since our bye week about our equational win, which is defense gets a turnover, offense doesn't make any mistakes. we're going to win games. That plus that equals a win. That's been happening.
Mm-hmm.
This week we got 3 interceptions. We didn't get any turnovers. I think I stopped watching it because Mitchell Trubisky sucks.
Right.
And the only reason we had to see Mitchell Trubisky is because Kenny Pickett took a shot and got put in the concussion protocol for the second time this year.
Damn.
So the only news really that can be said with that is, should we play him next week? Mike Tomlin has said this week that if he passes his concussion protocol, he will be playing on Sunday. I don't think it matters either way. When my rookie quarterback gets 2 concussions in like a 5-week span, just send him out for a couple weeks. We're not going to get to the playoffs. And I've been saying all year one thing: our future is way better than our present with the Steelers. And as long as Pickett gets better every week, I don't care if we win or lose. That being said, the last like 3 or 4 weeks we've been winning.
Right.
But I don't want to see him play, and just everything with concussions, I don't think it's worth it. I guess, what would you say about him potentially coming back in on Sunday, and anything you want to say about the Steelers? Honestly, I mean, that game was horrible because Mitchell Trubisky sucks.
Yeah, I'd probably agree. Probably sit him, protect your future. But Steelers in general, I don't know. I feel like that's a game you have to win, especially when you're playing against a Ravens team without Lamar. Divisional game, you're in the hunt for the playoffs. If you win that, you put yourself in a good position to, not necessarily have to win out to make the playoffs, but put yourself in a better position with that win right there. And just, I know your quarterback went out too, but
we had Mitchell Trubisky as our quarterback in that game.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I know your quarterback went out, but still, they had Huntley. But it was really Dobbins. He's not bad, but...
And he's similar to Lamar, so they don't have to change the way they play that much. Like, he's a dual threat.
That's a really good point.
Not nearly as good as him.
No, not close, but that's a good point. They don't have to change their play. But still, I think you got to win that game. TJ was back, right?
Yeah, of course.
TJ and Cam Hayward's there.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to win that game, I feel like. I don't know. I don't watch enough of the Steelers to...
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, but... they look like they have a bright future, I'd say, if TJ can stay healthy, and we'll see how many years Cam Hayward got. But Deontay Johnson and Pickens are in Freiermuth. That's a solid core to have around Pickett.
I think I saw somewhere in Pro Football Focus that like if ranked tight ends, Pat Freiermuth is like second. Like as far I don't know what like in what.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was usage or something. It was a good stat, but he was like second. All I'm saying is, I almost want to find it. But Pat Freiermuth is hard. Yeah,
he's nice with it.
And
he's top 5 tight ends for sure.
Definitely. But really, like, hold on. I'm coming here. Pat Freiermuth is now the second highest graded tight end in the NFL, 80.7, behind only Travis Kelce. So highest graded. I don't know. This is from Pro Football Focus and their page directed directly to the Steelers. If you want to believe that source or not, I do. So that's that. But just keep Trubisky. I mean, not Trubisky. I want to keep him out, but he's gonna have to play. But just keep Pickett out. Yeah. In my opinion, I mean, I don't even need us to get to the playoffs this year because I know that's coming. That's all I have to say about the Steelers is just keep Pickett out.
I agree.
And we'll just get through the season. I don't know. I'll probably stop talking about them, both my teams, because seeing Trubisky for 4 more games will be miserable, though. All right, good time. We're at 14 minutes. Teams to talk about. This week, I'm just going to do the usual thing, but I also kind of want to talk about, like, all these teams to talk about, like, what's their Super Bowl chances? What's the chances they can, win the Super Bowl, get to the NFC or AFC playoffs, things like that. Shit.
I felt you.
I'm not gonna lie, I got a little cough going on with me right now for some reason.
Really?
What's going on? Yeah. Teams to talk about. First, 49ers and Buccaneers. So I'm gonna say first, I was right about Brock Purdy. I think the 49ers are still a Super Bowl team with him. In that game, yes, they were playing a weak Buccaneers defense that was supposed to be better. And yes, that makes it probably a lot easier for Brock Purdy to do what he does. But he put up, I'm looking at it right now, I'm trying to find it. I think it was like, I don't want to say 40. They put up 35 points. And the Buccaneers scored 7. Like, that defense being so good, them having so many weapons, I would say, like, they're still a Super Bowl team with or without Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't know how you feel about that.
I feel the same way. And that was part of my point on maybe the first episode or the second. I don't know. Yeah, it was the first when Trey Lance got hurt.
Yeah.
And that's why I was saying, like, they'll be fine with Jimmy G because he's been there, done it. But at the same time, they don't rely on their quarterback to make huge plays, and especially now that they have McCaffrey. It's going to hurt these last few games without Debo, but I think they've damn near already locked their spot in the playoffs. So as long as you're in the playoffs healthy with Kittle, Debo, McCaffrey, and all your weapons on defense, the defensive line, linebackers,
Yeah.
I think they'll be all right.
You think, do you know much about how long Debo's going to be hurt for?
They said, it looked like when I saw it, I thought he was out for the year. But
playoffs included?
Yeah, I thought he was out. But They just said that he'll be back during the regular season. So
it was an ankle injury too, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think he just sprained it or strained it. I don't know. He did something.
That's kind of crazy. I didn't even know this. I didn't know they said that. Yeah, first.
No, they didn't say anything. I said I thought he was going to be out for the year when I saw it.
Bad. Type. But second thing, it's not too often you see the go get done like that. And just going into the Buccaneers, the offense is not clicking well. The defense is mediocre. I'm gonna say with the Buccaneers, I'm still not giving up on they're dangerous take, and I'm still not giving up. I haven't said this yet, but I don't think it's Tom Brady's fault they're losing right now.
No, hell no.
I think it's other people, and I think Tom Tom Brady's not on the position where he can just carry a team on his shoulders anymore.
No, and it's been like that for a few years now. I feel like he didn't carry that Bucs team.
No,
he didn't. I don't think he. I can't.
He had an MVP season last year because it was him and Aaron Rodgers at the end, but still.
Numbers wise, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he had a pretty solid season last year, but way better than this year.
Yes.
But yeah, Tom Brady's he's like the ultimate system quarterback. Like he's the you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not to discredit him or anything, he's the GOAT, but he's if you're not blocking for him, he's not making plays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's not Lamar or Pat or Josh,
That's gonna go and extend plays, make shit happen by themselves if need be.
Exactly.
So yeah. Those are the only two things I have to say really is that I don't think that's Tom Brady's fault, and the Buccaneers just look mediocre all around right now. But I still think in the playoffs, anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
If they stay ahead, it's just like Tom Brady is Tom Brady. So I can if Tom Brady got, I guess what I'm trying to say in Sherman's terms, or whatever the word in layman's terms.
I'm not following.
I don't know why I said that layman's terms.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna edit that out because I'm trying to learn how to edit anyways.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to say in layman's terms is that I think that I don't even remember what I was talking about now. Who cares? Tom Brady can still win the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, I was gonna say if the Bucs get to the Super Bowl, I really wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna say my Super Bowl pick later, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was the Bucs. Though.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
That's all I have to say.
Okay.
And then, you have anything else you want to say about 49ers or the Bucs?
49ers are going to be all right.
Yeah.
And they'll be dangerous in the playoffs. And the Bucs should be able to beat out the Panthers. They'll be in the playoffs.
I'll agree. Cowboys. That's your Super Bowl team? Almost loses to the Texans. What was that game? 13-14? And that's when... No, okay, I tweaked out. 23-27. But that's what I say about the Cowboys is they can be so alluring. Scoring 40 points against the Vikings or whatever. Scoring 40, 50 points against us. Mm-hmm. But they can also lose or do things in such weird ways. And they always lose in the biggest moment. Mm-hmm. All I have to say with the Cowboys is I'm not scared of them being a Super Bowl team at all.
Hell no.
And
agreed. Couldn't have said any better.
And and I think it's because the only thing else I'm going to say is I think they put too much on Dak Prescott's shoulders. I think they try to make him a quarterback that he's not as well.
I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if you want to get into that, but I'm not the biggest.
Let's give it a minute because we're on great time right now. Let's give it a minute or two.
I was just gonna say I'm not the biggest believer in Dak Prescott. I don't think. You think? What do you mean? Like, what do they make him do
Like,
that he can't? He shouldn't be able to have to do.
I'm saying like they expect him to do more than he's able to. They want him to be like.
Oh, I thought you were saying like they put too much pressure on his shoulders. Or I mean, like too much load on his, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I think they do because he's not like you can put that load on like a Josh Allen if you had to, or like a Patrick, like an elite quarterback. I hate to say it.
You know how much they're paying that man?
Yes, so you're saying for the price he's paying, he should be able to carry that load.
Yes. And I don't know if you remember when he was asking for that money. He was
because he was in a big argument.
He was holding out. I'm pretty sure something like that, saying. I mean, if you want that much money, you got to believe you're one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So you gotta expect that load, and you gotta perform. So
I agree with all that. Yeah,
I think Dak is honestly one of the reasons I'm not scared of the Cowboys. Honestly, I just don't really believe in Dak that much. I think and Mike McCarthy. I think they have all the skills, all the talent in the world to win the Super Bowl, but something's going to happen, I feel like. Some coaching-wise. Like, remember last year, they just ran out of time.
Yeah.
Like, it's just coaching, and it was Dak because he knew he didn't have any timeouts. Slid.
Yeah.
Like,
and they didn't.
Yeah,
It was that, you said you can't remember it.
Can't remember the exact thing he did. But
I think it was it was a fourth quarter drive. It was
last second.
Yeah. And he didn't spike the ball down, or he didn't give the ball to the ref so the ref could spike it down. He went and ran it himself, and then tried to just set the play up. And then before they could do that, the ref was like, no, like because the ref has to touch the ball.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's definitely what happened.
And it's shit like that where it's like that doesn't even take skill. That's just knowing the game and being a savant
and being aware. Like.
That's my take. That's exactly what I said. Maybe I said it away, but that was wrong. So my point is like they put more on his shoulders than I think he's able to accomplish. And you're saying that you think he should be able to accomplish it because he's getting paid a bag.
He needs to be.
I agree. That's facts.
For sure.
That's facts.
He needs to be. I'll leave that one alone.
You want to say? I'll give you. If you want to say something else, you can.
There ain't really nothing much else to say. Like I don't think he's all that. I think. You put any other player, any other quarterback that's getting paid as much as he is on that team, they're going to be crazy. And I know his receivers are all right. CeeDee Lamb ain't all right, though. Like, I don't know. I just think he doesn't do as much as he should do, especially with how much he's getting paid. Like, you think Dak Prescott's better than Kyler Murray?
No.
I don't either. And I don't know. Kyler Murray ain't top 5.
No.
So...
Not this year. No.
Yeah, I bet Dak is probably top 5 contracts right now for the quarterbacks, if not right outside of it.
That's a good way to put it. Fair enough.
That's a good way to end it.
Facts. Eagles. Moving on in teams to talk about. I've been saying all season the schedule's easy, so what's going to make me be impressed by the Eagles? What's going to make me say the Eagles could get to the Super Bowl and they could win the Super Bowl and they're not just a facade? I think they've done it with the way that they're beating teams. And I didn't expect them to beat teams like this. Last week, they beat the Titans. I think they scored. I can look at it real quick. But the Eagles beat the Titans 35-10. Well, week 13 being last week. Then really last week, considering when the Garrett's football show comes out, they beat the Giants 48-22. So they're not just beating teams. They are smacking teams. And I feel like that, if anything, is continuing to convince me that the Eagles are dangerous. I just think that they're going to lose to someone in the playoffs. I think they're going to have an upset. But they've already clinched the first seed in the NFC. They're going to have that first week bye, and whoever beats them, they're going to have to beat them in Philadelphia. That is all has to be things that's said. But the only thing I have to say about you is how do you feel about them beating teams the way they are, and where do you see the... And I think we could just get into it right now, like Super Bowl. Like, what do you think they are in the Super Bowl right now? Mm-hmm. And then the next thing I'm going to ask right after that is who's your Super Bowl pick?
I mean, all around right now, the Eagles are the best team in the league. They have all around the best defense. I wouldn't say that actually. It's their defense. If not, I would probably say I'd probably say the Niners is a little better right now. But I mean, the Eagles is right there. So, anyways, their offense, like you said, they put up 48 last week, 33 the week before, something like that. You said
52 week 14, the week that just passed, and then week 13 and let me make sure I'm saying that right.
52?
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Oh no, 48.
That's
48.
what I thought you said.
And then that was just the week that passed, and then week 13, the week before that, they put up 35.
35.
And that's 35 against the Titans and 48 against the Giants.
Right. Yeah. They're good. They have the best offensive line. That's what I should say. They have the best offensive line and best defensive line in the league. And they get it in the trenches. They get it done. They got some big boys and pause.
And I was waiting for it.
And Jalen Hurts has been balling. So I really believe in the Eagles. Who you think's gonna win the Eagles Cowboys coming up in a few weeks? Just real quick.
Cowboys.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't think so.
I don't want to say that, but I think it's gonna be the Cowboys. Cowboys are just weird. They win games and shit, but I think the Cowboys.
Okay. But what else were you asking about?
Just the Super Bowl chances. Yeah, like who do you think? I would say you can say first or not, but who's your Super Bowl team? For the NFC, and you can do the whole thing.
So for the AFC, if I had to bet on anyone, I would say the Chiefs.
Yeah.
NFC, if I had to bet on anyone, right this moment, I would say the Eagles. So I know that's not really a big time prediction, but those are just two. I mean, I trust Mahomes and Kelsey. Pacheco looks good, so does McKinnon. It's like they're getting the run game down, which is dangerous. Like if the Chiefs get their run game down, then they're gonna pass. Just better believe that they're gonna get like 300 yards passing too. Like if their run game's going crazy, then they're gonna open it up on you because then you can just do play action. You can just do so many things when your run game's going good. But I wouldn't bet against Patty Mahomes. I think
you can.
Yeah, I got him. He'd have to go through like Burrow, Josh Allen,
Burrow, Tua.
I don't know if he wants to see Burrow again. He's never beat him, right?
Never.
But I think he would get by the Bills again. He damn near owns the Bills and the Chargers.
Yeah.
Like he'd be sunning them up. Like it's
for real.
But yeah, I would say Pat Mahomes, and right now the Eagles, like I said, looking like the best team in the league, 12-1. I'd say the Eagles and Chiefs are the two teams to look out for.
I got I got Chiefs 49ers. Yeah. Chiefs 49ers are mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely agree. Just to go over, you kind of go back what you said. I definitely agree. The Ravens definitely do not want to see, not the Ravens, but the Chiefs do not want to see
the Bengals.
Yeah. I was saying that I think somebody needs to beat them, and I think it'll be the Bills. I think they're just a bad matchup for the Chiefs, but they could get beat by the Bills. I think they play the Bills in a couple weeks. That's another game that's going to be really good. It may not be this week, but the next week.
Who the Bengals?
The Bills and the Bengals. The Bills and the Bengals. That's going to be a really good game. Yeah. But I think one of those teams need to beat the Bengals so the Chiefs don't even have to have those problems. And then, I guess that's really everything else is the same. I agree with everything with the Eagles that you said. And they couldn't get to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Moving on, MVP convo. Okay. Just if you want to have it. I do not think that, it's a payout picture, yeah. I don't think that, Jalen Hurts. He's not the MVP, in my opinion. And I'm only going to say that because, MVP, it's the most valuable player. That's what it stands for. Of course, everybody knows that. And I'm saying if you're thinking about it specifically from that perspective, Patrick Mahomes, he's first in passing yards. He is, I think, makes, so much of the Chiefs. He is embodiment of, the Chiefs. Just the high-flying, flashy, fast offense. There's no one like Patrick Mahomes. His clutchness, his talent, his ability. Most valuable player, it is, in my opinion, just looking at it like that, Patrick Mahomes. Now, if you want to say what's the most interesting story, what is the quarterback that's having the hottest year? Mm-hmm. Okay, it's Jalen Hurts, and I think my way to compare it would be almost like LeBron James.
Yeah.
Like all those years where LeBron James can be the MVP because it's LeBron James, but it's like I don't think more goes into being MVP than literally being the MVP is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like just this year, just how much I'm watching football and just what I'm seeing, like, yeah, Jalen Hurts is second for sure, but I don't think it even will be Patrick Mahomes. I think it's gonna be Jalen Hurts. But my opinion, Garrett's football show, whether you want to hear it or not, the fans out there, I think it's Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, I know what you're saying, and I agree with what you're saying. Pat Mahomes is better than Jalen Hurts, and he's more valuable to the Chiefs than Jalen Hurts. But that's not really how they judge it, and there's a lot of outside factors that go into it. Like, Jalen Hurts, I think he has less interceptions than Mahomes. I might be wrong.
Keep talking, but I'll look that up really quickly.
Yeah, look that up. Jalen Hurts is only lost one time. Like a couple weeks ago, everybody was thinking they have a chance to go undefeated and be one of the few teams that have done that in the regular season. Try and be the only one to do whatever. But I don't know. I don't think you can.
You can say that as Patrick Mahomes. We're trying to find this.
Just look up how many interceptions Patrick Mahomes has, and then how many interceptions Hurts has. He has 11 this year.
11. I know Jalen Hurts has less than that.
Definitely has less than 10.
3.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
But that's what you get when you get the way Patrick Mahomes plays at the same time.
I see what you're saying, but like that's what I mean. Like Jalen Hurts is playing winning football. Like whether that looks as pretty as like Pat Mahomes or Josh Allen, but like you said, Josh Allen's tied with Matt Ryan. I'm pretty sure because he has 2 fumbles.
Tight
in terms of most turnovers or whatever. Maybe he has more. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I say Jalen Hurts is MVP.
And you say Jalen Hurts is the MVP mainly because
he's playing winning football.
Yeah.
He's only turned the ball over 3 times.
True.
Only been beaten once this year.
Efficient.
Yeah, you can't discredit that, I don't think.
Fair enough. Okay. I think it's just the way it comes down to me is how are you judging it? Like, I think, like, I don't think, and that's why I think, like, and I think people who watch basketball, because I don't watch basketball that much, but I think people who say this a lot of times, but I'm getting this feeling from football, maybe we should not call it the most valuable player. Maybe we should call it something year, like, make it clear that it's a yearly award.
Player of the year, something like that.
Type shit. Player of the year.
I see what you're saying. I agree.
Because when I hear MVP and I watch football the way I'm watching football, I'm saying Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I like Josh Allen.
Or Josh Allen.
Yeah.
But Josh Allen, winning football, if I'm putting winning football into that, them niggas lose too. Shit. They lose too easy.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah, and I kind of agree because I watch basketball and it's been this argument for years and years, but I don't know. What can you do?
What do you got to do?
Based on what they've been doing for years, I think Jalen Hurts is the MVP.
And that's a good place to end it because what they've been doing for years, Jalen Hurts is MVP.
Yeah,
that's fair.
And it's damn near over with.
And that's also true.
Yeah,
fair enough. And it's not as close as like it was last year with Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers.
Absolutely, no, that was really
very
close to the end.
Exactly.
So I agree. I think he's running away with it for real.
I agree with that, and like in the sense of like how they do it. Fair. So, moving on, notable conversations. Kyler Murray out for the year. Kyler Murray, bad. Kliff Kingsbury, bad. Someone I think needs to leave. And it's not going to be Kyler Murray, just got it back. But if he could leave, Kyler Murray or Kliff Kingsbury.
Like if I could choose between the two?
Yeah.
I'm choosing Kyler Murray, but I don't know. I'm not watching the Hard Knocks. I don't really know.
I'm not watching it that much either. It's kind of boring.
Is it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Who cares? Acting notable conversations. Jets.
I'll take the player.
Fair. Jets are falling out of playoff contention. You think there's any way they get it back in it? I don't think so. Right now.
Jets?
Yeah, Jets.
Yeah, I think they can.
They are, where is it at?
It's right there on the left. They're right below the Chargers.
Yeah, they're ninth. Right below the Chargers. I think they can, but I don't think they will.
I think so look up, go up. The Patriots are going to fall out. For sure. I don't think the Patriots are going to playoffs.
You don't think
They're 7-6 right now. They're tied with the Jets. So the Jets, the Patriots, and the Chargers are all 7-6 right now. They're just waiting for each other to lose.
Ooh, I didn't notice that they're all 7-6.
Yeah, but they're not falling out necessarily.
Oh, that's 100% true.
And what is Buffalo right now? I'm just wondering. They're 10-3. Yeah, they probably won the division. Yeah, probably. They definitely got that on lock.
Yeah. Okay, well, speaking of 7, 8, 9 in the AFC with the Patriots, Chargers, and Jets. Chargers. What do you think they do what's the chance that they don't make the playoffs? The last couple years, they've been a team who people think should make the playoffs with a top 5 talent. I don't even think I need to say it to you because you know where I'm about to go with this.
Yeah.
If the Chargers, first chances Chargers make the playoffs. Them being on the bubble right now.
I think they're the best of those teams, those 3 teams. I think they'll get in.
Okay. Say they don't.
Okay.
Would you say that? Say they don't. I'm gonna what's the deal with them that you're feeling? Is Justin Herbert a great stat padding quarterback, but not a good winner? Is their coach making not a good fit for Justin Herbert? What is that whole thing? What would you say about that?
I think Justin Herbert is probably one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now. I'd say top 5 for sure. I wouldn't even be mad at top 3. He just, bro. Talent for talent in terms of arm strength.
Yeah.
He has some of the best throws in the league, but he doesn't have an offensive line, and for the most part this year he hasn't had his weapons.
I agree with all that.
Keenan Allen was out for a lot of this year. So is Mike Williams. Even the guys that were taking over for them, DeAndre Carter, Joshua Palmer, they've both been banged up for a couple games. They don't have they do have Gerald Everett, who's pretty nice. He's he's like a taller he's a tight end. Mm-hmm. He's taller, more built. He's not really a blocking tight end. They don't really have a great, I don't know. They just haven't surrounded him with that much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And their defense everyone's hurt. Like last game, they were playing without 2 of their best 3 defensive players and still played as good as they did. I would say 3 of their best 4 defensive players were out.
And that was crazy. Yeah, I mean, that was a surprising win.
Mm-hmm.
So, all of that is what I'm hearing you say is that if they don't make the playoffs by some manner, it is not Justin Herbert's fault.
Probably not. Yeah. I can't. It depends. If he's throwing interceptions in that last game that they need to win, it's his fault. But no, I don't think it's going to be his fault.
Looking at the overall season.
Yeah, it's not going to be his fault.
I 100% agree with that.
I would have Justin Herbert as my quarterback any day of the week.
Facts.
So.
All right. Micah Parsons calling out Jalen Hurts. He said on Twitter this week, I think it was today, the day we're filming this Wednesday, did Jalen Hurts, is he the real MVP or did his team win it? And I just think that's a crazy comment. Micah Parsons is fried. He's been saying some fried stuff, bro, about just in general, and now he says this shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what do you think about Micah Parsons saying that? You can say nothing, say whatever. I'm just putting it out there because I think Micah Parsons is fried to say some shit like that.
He seems like he's kind of a cornball, to be honest. But, yeah, it's like you said, it's stupid to say. The team isn't throwing his throws for him. What I'm saying? He's only got 3 picks, like we said. And I've seen one of them. One of them was bobbled. So I don't know how the other 2 looked, but one of them tipped off either the receiver's hand or someone's helmet or some shit. Yeah. So it really wasn't a bad throw. So from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's only got 2 legitimate interceptions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Micah Parsons isn't even, but he's hard as hell, but he's not consistent enough to talk about one of the most consistent players in the league. That's why I didn't like it.
No, yeah, he's not better than Jalen Hurts right now. And I know he's a great player, but...
And he's probably more talented, but he's not better than him right now.
No, he's not better than him right now.
That's notable conversations. That seems to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move in. Oh, fantasy. Fantasy. I almost was going to go past that, and I'm glad I didn't. So I was just updating my fantasy, my roster right now because, Michael Pittman and I think somebody else I have on the Colts, they had a bye last week. Fixing that. It looks like I told you guys I'm going to make the playoffs this year.
Mm-hmm.
But I said this to him last week, but I asked, what can I do to get a better team faster? like not faster, but I was like saying I'm winning games, but I don't think I have a playoff team. So how can I like? And there's not a lot of people on the waiver wire. So what can I do to make my team, who I don't think is a playoff team in the next couple weeks?
Right.
I got no help, so I don't know what I'm about to do. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna just ride it out. You know, my boys, they've been winning for me like every week.
I was about to say you damn near been hot.
I'm on like a
7-game win streak.
Yeah, I'm on a 7-game win streak. I've been going crazy with them. But so I think is this week the first week of the playoffs?
Yeah. So you got T this week.
I got T. Our friends Terrence Tucker, Tuck it. But that's first of the playoffs, and then if I win that game, whoever wins that game, funny enough, plays Canby. He's been going crazier this year. He is 10-4, which that's to say I am. He's just in a different
division.
Thanks, different division. So he has that first round bye, but you're sitting nice. Let me look at your team again. You can talk about fantasy. What do you want to say?
In that
talk
league,
to him.
This league, man, I'm not gonna lie. If I don't win, it's all about winning. So I can have the first round bye. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like I got 2 more games to win.
Tight.
That's how I feel. And it's like this in my other league too. I don't mean to brag, but I am the 1 seed in my other league, and it's the same shit. It's like it don't matter if you don't bring home the money.
That's
you know
a
what
fact.
I'm saying? Like you can.
Your team is hard.
I've seen a team go undefeated and lose first round.
That's tough.
Come on, like that's not me. I'm not doing that. So that's what I'm focused on. The next week, the next game, the next W. You feel me? That's what we're doing. Trying to. I don't know. I just got a deep team. This one is like kind of harder because I gotta like. It's more about the decisions I make on who I want to start. No, I'm being dead ass.
Type shit though. Your team is fat though.
Like I got Eckler.
Yeah.
Pacheco. Well, Eckler's gonna start every game no matter what. He's top 3 in the fantasy.
I know
right
Montgomery.
Now. Pacheco. I got Montgomery, and I got Kamara, and I got Mostert.
You be keeping Kamara on the bench. I'm already knowing.
No, I was starting him, and then I think like he had a bye, so I sat him last week, and I sat him because somebody dropped Garrett Wilson.
Damn.
I was like 3 weeks ago.
The receiver?
Yeah, from the Jets.
Yeah,
so I picked him up, started him because I was like, let's see what he does.
Yeah.
Started him, he got 26. Boom. I'm like, all right, you're gonna start again. He came back. Boom, 24. Shout out Kobe. Then he got like 15 last week. And then Pacheco, running back for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I picked him up like a couple weeks ago. He's been getting like a solid 10, 15, 16, 12 last 4 weeks.
Damn.
So
see, like I thought I was working the waiver wires because I've gotten people, but you're going see like just even catching the Garrett Wilson that fast is like what the.
I got Garrett Wilson. I got who else did I get off the waiver wire?
I'm looking at the wires right now.
So like earlier in the year, I think it was like week 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Or no, it was like week. I don't know, but I got Drake London, and he was spazzing too for the receiver for the Falcons, but he ain't been doing nothing. And then you dropped Pickens, and I was like, all right, bet.
Pickens.
He got me like 10, 15 the other week. Then I didn't play him. But yeah, I got Godwin on the bench right now.
Yeah, I mean, but Camby is definitely. He's definitely favored, but I mean, I've been honestly, I like what I'm hearing because I've been saying the same thing every week. It's about the dub, it's about the win. It doesn't matter what else. It doesn't matter who starts. It's just about me getting wins and winning every week. It's not about last week. It's not about the next week. It's about this week, and we just win. That's what I've been saying all the time. So I got to get this first playoff win. It looks like from now, it's one of those things where my 7-win streak is going to be in 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 3 games, 10-win streak. It has to be that.
You're going to hit that 8, and then you're going to run into me. That's what it is. And 8's a cool number to end on for real. I've seen something like 8 means like what? I don't know. You turn that motherfucker sideways, it's the infinity sign, so. There's some positive things to take from 8 wins in a row than taking your L second round.
Nah,
especially your first year of fantasy.
Second.
That's right, you were in there last year.
But second year of fantasy. But I did say I will. Well, I'm not even gonna say that because Well, actually, I'm gonna say it. When I first started the first episode, I said even if I get to the playoffs and I win the first round, that'll be better than last year, and I'll be happy with that. But who cares? It is about the win. It's about the money at the end of the day. Right. So my goal is, of course, different. I'm winning the whole thing, but I'll let you continue.
I ain't got much to say. I'm gonna be sitting back and watching this week, watching my players, see who's balling, see who they play the next week, see who I got to start. And eventually, I'll see who I play. Hopefully, it's you.
I hope so too.
But then,
I hope so too. You know it will be me.
You see what Jason Tatum said? You like the way you respect somebody is going after him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. Second round. I'm gonna
say less. Let's move on to predictions.
Oh, for next week, but
yeah. No more needs to be said. That match is coming. Thursday night game tomorrow. 49ers at Seahawks. 49ers. Who do you got? I can see.
I'll say Seahawks.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see a whatchamacallit there. Then there's 3 Saturday games this week. First one, Colts off the bye at Vikings. I'm gonna say Vikings because I want us to lose. Draft
Is
picks.
it at the Vikings?
Yeah, it's at Vikings. You know how I feel about that.
Yeah,
you know?
I'll take the Vikings too.
Yep.
Jefferson going for like 300 yards.
I can see it. Ravens at Browns. You know, I'm going to say Browns here. It's been 2 weeks since, what's his name, came back. I haven't talked about that at all. Deshaun Watson came back.
Yeah.
But I think they haven't won yet, but I got Browns.
I got the Ravens.
Fair. Dolphins, is Lamar playing?
He might. He's questionable.
If Lamar plays, I got Ravens. And if he doesn't play, I got Browns. Should make a note of that. Dolphins at Bills. I got Bills.
Me
Yeah,
too.
Bills. Yeah, wait. Okay. Yeah. My little schedule thing had those games because I guess they weren't supposed to be that at the beginning of the year. I guess they were supposed to be on Sunday, but they switched them to Saturday. I don't know why. But Falcons at Saints, I got Falcons.
I'll take the Saints.
Type. Giants at Commanders, I got Commanders.
Yeah.
I have Commanders here.
I'll probably take the Commanders too.
Yeah, just to make sure I
The Commanders.
Left hand. It's just catchy. Steelers at Panthers. Same thing with the Ravens game. If Pickett plays, I got Steelers. If Trubisky plays, I got Panthers. But I'm gonna put Steelers.
Yeah, I got the Panthers on that.
Eagles at Bears, I got Eagles.
Eagles.
Chiefs at Texans, I got Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs. But give me the Texans spread.
Type.
It's gonna be juicy.
Cowboys at Jags. I got Cowboys. They're not gonna take 2 losses like that back in a row, but I can see the Jags winning.
It's at Jags?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Jags.
Lions at Jets. I hate betting against the Lions, but
You got the Jets? It's a big game, both of them in the playoffs.
I know.
I got the Lions.
I'm going to say Lions, too. I don't want to bet against the Lions. Cardinals at Broncos. I'm going to go Broncos here.
Yeah. I'll take the Broncos.
Titan.
No, matter of fact, give me the Cardinals.
You try to just pick the same different shit as me, huh?
I'm just not riding with Russell Wilson.
Titans at Chargers. Titans. They've lost 2 games in a row. I don't think they'll do 3.
I think the Titans will win that game.
Bengals at Buccaneers. 2 weeks in a row betting against the GOAT feels terrible, but I got Bengals. Damn, I hate doing that. That don't feel right. I don't feel right.
I got the Buccaneers in that one. I'll take the GOAT.
Patriots at Raiders. Jesus. I'm taking the win team every time because I want the Patriots here.
Patriots at Raiders. I got the Raiders.
I want Patriots here. I hate this. I hate that this doesn't look right, but that's how I'm calling them. The last game, the Monday night game, Rams at Packers. I'm going to Packers, even though they suck.
Yeah, they suck. I'll take the Packers too, though.
That is it. A little bit more this week. It was 49 minutes, but still didn't take too long. Got you guys out of here. I just think at a reasonable time. You have anything you want to say before I wrap it up?
No, sir.
That's episode 15 of Garrett's Football Show. Thank you for watching.